Am I shadow banned or y'all are just not watching? Greetings and salutations. Hair comb, face wash, body covered, actually dressed for a change. Greetings and salutations. You see goofiness, I knocked my hair in my face. I made flubs already. Too many hands. Girl got her nails done. What? They're not done. Y'all know how I do. Anywho, so y'all know what I'm doing, right? I'm answering your questions, right? I've already done a video, so I was like, you know what? Let's just stay in this mode. I mean, I'm kind of cute, if I say so myself. Might as well do a video. So let's answer some questions. This is one of these group of questions are the questions that I see on the internet or y'all see on the internet and y'all tag me in it. Or I'm with a certain group of my buddies, my church buddies, and they'll see something. We'll all together, and we'll see a video, and then they'll look at me like, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll write that down. Okay, so this is so I'm gonna tell y'all, and I'm gonna tell y'all everywhere I found these questions, the sources. So, yeah, these are not questions that y'all wrote in and said, hey, da, da, da. Even though I have those, I'm going to get back with y'all on those. Yeah, so yeah, yeah, stay tuned. So, of course. Any other housekeeping? Like I asked, are y'all just not watching videos? Like, cause I have a February homework video that's up. I have one view. Y'all better get these videos up, or don't be asking me, you gonna do? No, I'm not, cause y'all are not watching them. Some tea reviews out there, yeah, okay. But yeah, and if y'all have time, I'm not no pressure, but y'all see videos, go through the scroll through the list, y'all see, if y'all see the playlist and different like, get those views up, okay? If y'all love me, so yeah. I mean, this is the love of love, so I'm not monetized, so I'm just doing this because just to work out, anxiety and depression and all that kind of stuff. I just, gotta talk. So, or want to, back when I had a blog, I wanted to write it down. That's how, I get through the quiet times in life. So, so that's what I decided to do. So, if y'all not interested, I mean, I can talk into the ether. I don't care. I can, but get those views up and yeah. So yeah. Okay, so let's get started. I don't know what order I'm going to do these on, and I'm going to do this one. It's probably the latest one. I saw it on Blue Sky, and I was like, "Oh, y'all don't know this about me. If your name wasn't your name, what would your name be?" Okay, seeing that y'all don't know my biological name unless you follow me on, unless you know me in, of course, offline land, or follow me on your Facebook friend, which of course you know me in offline land, or you were fortunate enough to follow me. We will follow me on Twitter X, and in November I would change to my uh, username would be my biological name. So yeah, so y'all don't know that, and it's never been said on this platform, and it should not be said. Don't be in the comments putting out my biological name. Okay, thanks. But if I got to choose my name, it would be Felicity Cheyenne. And believe it or not, that is what I call my innocent, true Christian personality. That is her name. If I take Felicity Cheyenne comes with me. Her last name is Williams, but of course, my last name is not Williams. So, but yeah, that is her, that personality is Felicity Cheyenne. She's the nice little innocent, sweet, a little naive sometimes, but yeah. So, and a lot of times she has to take Sheila, or most times she takes Sheila with her. But yeah, so Sheila is the, got to be about their business, lady. So yeah. So yeah, or sometimes she takes Kelly with her. That's the professional lady. But most times, yeah. But yeah, Felicity, yeah, that's the innocent one, and that's what I really like to name. Okay, all right. Next question. This is from Squaddcast. I was sent this. They was like, "Hey, can you go watch? This is the question we want." So okay, go on your dream trip now, or go on your dream trip at age 21. Okay, so y'all understand this in a minute. My dream trip is to go. I wish I had the time, but I do plan to after I turn 50 to go to these places. I want to go to Napa. I want to go to Sonoma in California. I want to go to the Western Cape and South Africa. I want to go to Tuscany, Italy. I want to go to Champagne, France. I want to go to Bordeaux, France. And why? Because I want to go to these wineries. I want to do a total just wineries. Not to go get drunk and I like wine. I like wine. I like wineries. I like the whole. I don't want to have my own wineries, but I like those things. If you know me, y'all know that I did a winery tour, and I'm going back. I'm gonna go back, hopefully soon, in Fredericksburg, Texas. So, and that was so fun to me. It was like a hop on, hop off bus situation. It was fun to me. But yeah, I want to just do that, And I wish my dream trip is to just go do that. Go to all those places, just go to Sonoma one weekend. Then go into Napa, then catch a flight and then go over to South Africa. I've heard South Africa has nice wineries and lovely wine. And then go to Tuscany and Italy, and then finish it off in France and go to Champagne and Bordeaux, and just have a wonderful time, okay? And just tasting the grapes, okay, and tasting the wine and stuff, right? And you cannot go do that at 21. That is irresponsible. Do you know how I would probably need to be in AA by now if I did that when I was 21. Ugh. And when I was 21, I was a mess, okay? Oh God, I was a mess, okay? So, yeah, no, not when I was 21, but that is uh, my dream trip. So, yeah. Next question. This is from the Kev on Stage Instagram post. He did a video on the set of Churchy, and someone asked, "What food from another culture do you like the most?" All right, y'all know I'm a Texas girl. You know, I'm from the South. I'm a Southern girl. Big D, right, Dallas? And it's not Tex-Mex. It's not Mexican food. I mean, I can get that all the time. I mean, it's Mexican food. It's abundance, but I mean, I love it. I mean, I like it. I love it, but it's not my favorite. My favorite food from another culture is Italian food. My favorite food of all foods is chicken parmigiana. Okay? That is delicious. I had that. My cousins made that for us. They used to work at this place. It's closed called Spaghetti Warehouse. And one Mother's Day, they made chicken parmesan for the family. And my cousins Lil P and Cook. Cook is older than Lil P, so Cook and Little P. They made that, and I fell in love with that. So yeah, I love chicken parmigiana. But I just like Italian food. Period. I like the carbonaras. I like lasagna with made with like the little meatball ragu and a little bechamel sauce. Pizza. People hate for me to order pizza because I prefer flatbreads and thin crust pizza. I do not like bready crust pizzas. I don't like that thick crust pizza that Americans like. I do like a thin crust pizza. Okay. I love arancini, the little rice balls. But believe it or not, I don't like risotto. No, but I love the little rice balls that's fried. Breaded and fried. Oh, and prosciutto. Whoever made prosciutto, love you. Whoever thought to make prosciutto, I mean, I don't get it that often. None of this stuff I get to eat that often, okay? Maybe lasagna, but I mean, it's like store brand lasagna. It's store bought. Or somebody makes me a lasagna. I try to make a veggie. Well, I made a veggie lasagna in school, and I knew then I'm not a making a lasagna type person, but I love Italian food, so yeah. And I don't like ravioli, fresh, true ravioli. Blame Chef Boyardee. I prefer the beef ravioli and the can over fresh. That's the only. That and risotto. So yeah, but yeah, it's Italian food all the way. All right, and the final question comes from a lady named Slayer Gang on Instagram. Uh, she's such a fun lady. She talks with her nails. She be like, "Turn in your word," and I just love her. But we were all scrolling through, and she came up, and everybody. She said this question. And everybody looked at me. I'm like, I'm on it. The question is, oh, and one of my cousins sent one of the videos to someone reacting to like stitching to, I don't know how to stitch yet, so um to this question, and they had a good question. Everybody, all the videos I've seen to this question is wonderful. So here's mine. What is a Bible hill you will stand on? When they say Bible hill, they mean like what is something that you believe about the Bible, or and it ain't exactly biblical, but you'll stand on this hill. I mean, when you say people say stand on this hill, there is stand on business. You'll die on this hill. Believing this. And this is one. 12-year-old Jesus had a slick mouth. Okay, when he was in the temple, and okay, here's the story. Now the story is told by Luke, who was a doctor who found out about Jesus after after the crucifixion. He found out him and Paul were friends, the Apostle Paul were friends or classmates, and he found out, and he did his research after. That's how the unlike Matthew and John, who were there with him, uh and then Mark was a young boy, a teenage boy that followed. He was like a follower of Jesus, but he wasn't one of the disciples. Luke got the story secondhand. Okay, so I always felt like we did not always get the whole story about what happened after Jesus left the temple, and I felt like he was a little smart mouth. Just had a little slick mouth, especially at 12 years old. The story is, okay, so they were going for Passover, 3 days and stuff. Remember, for the Passover. Well, as so many people, Mary and Joseph thought that Jesus was with them. So they like, oh, where is Jesus? Oh God. And they go having to look for this boy for 3 days. Where is Jesus? Jesus is in the temple with the leaders talking and stuff, learning and talking and stuff. And they finally found. They was like, "Where you been?" And he was like, "Well, you should know that I've been about my father's business." Now, do y'all think that was any way to talk to your parents, especially your mother? I'm like, that don't sit well with me. And I always have a feeling, I got a feeling we don't know the whole story. We didn't get that whole story. But okay, this is the start of Jesus' ministry and stuff. But, I just have a feeling, it was a case of, you sitting up around these adults. And, I can just imagine if this was like current time, especially in the black church, I can just see the folks, oh, he gonna grow up to be a preacher one day. Yeah. Yeah, I stand on that. I stand on it. You can't change my mind. That Jesus, that yeah, that's the start of his ministry and stuff. Yes, but it just don't sit. It just don't sit right with me. That he was. Don't you know I was banned by my father's business. I don't think that's the way you should talk to your parents. So yeah, that is a hill that I will stand on that. So a lot of other people, they were talking about we need to lay off of Job's wife. I agree. Uh, laying at Ruth laying at what's his name, Boaz's feet. That wasn't just laying on the floor and sleeping. That was a little birds and bees situation. A lot of people, take up Abraham and Isaac's story on top of the mountain. You know. Yeah. So yeah, it's a lot of those things. So look these people up. Slayer Gaines on Instagram, Squaddcast on YouTube, of course, Kev on Stage on Instagram or across all platforms, and then Blue Sky. I'll leave down below whose profile that was on there. So yeah, I'm gonna leave all of these down below. So yeah, and y'all get in the comments and answer these questions. You know, y'all see this? Answer these questions too. You know, especially I want to know what Bible Hill do you stand on? Okay. So yeah, other than that, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, of course, leave them down below in the comments on this video on the social media site that you see this on. Except Facebook, y'all leave y'all's down below on the down below on this video, or you can always send me an email at the email address that is provided in the description box. Okay. And other than that, talking to you in adult terms.